science fiction writers, Frank Herbert, dreamed up a government entity known as the Bureau of Sabotage, or BuSab for short. It shows up in a few of his awesome works of fiction, and I love the idea of it very much. In the futuristic worlds where BuSab exists, government has become exceedingly efficient. It runs like clockwork. Society has figured out how to run the government with no red tape at all. So legislation gets conceived, written, passed, funded, and executed all within a few hours, instead of the months or years it takes our Congress now. The government machine is so well oiled that it starts moving too fast for society to keep up. One leader gets into office and enacts their vision for the future. Society tries to follow along, but before you know it, another leader is elected and boom, her agenda is enacted. Society is left with its head spinning. Efficient government starts steamrolling over human concerns and well-being. People start losing control over it, and society starts falling apart. Enter BuSab, a government bureau created with the sole intention of slowing things the hell down. People who work in the bureau are called saboteurs, of course, and their job is simple: create as much red tape and confusion as possible in order to keep the government moving more slowly at a pace that society can keep up with. Ever since I first encountered the Bureau of Sabotage in Herbert's fiction, I like to think it really exists here in America, because you see so much evidence of it. Just look at what the hell is going on with Obamacare. Watching our congressmen slow down its implementation defies logic. They've held filibusters. They're subpoenaing enrollment data. They debated banal tech issues for weeks, nonstop. And of course it doesn't stop with the ACA. Immigration reform, gun control, any measure that might implement meaningful change is consistently sabotaged by the US Congress. The lengths they go to sabotage legislation here in the US is utterly fantastical. So either they're part of a real-life Bureau of Sabotage, or they're just complete utter idiots. Either way, their moronic behavior is the stuff of science fiction. Tonight, let's talk about that by following me on Twitter @TheResident.